what is it? You determine that?
مزيد.
It's متعلم is مزيد because over here it's مزيد. مفتاح is مجرد because over here it's مجرد. Alright, so that's now we know the difference between مجرد and مزيد and know that it's.
Yeah, so you actually have to know the meaning in order to find it out, right? Otherwise,
Not really. You have to just know the form.
okay, so you kind of like for the middle one, you have to know when name comes in front, right? To get it.
Yeah, these forms you will know. Yeah, after you finish this, all of these things, basic stuff, you will know these forms.
Okay.
So when you know the form, you know how to get back to the pure form. Just like you know right now from iftah. If I give you iftah, since you have covered the stuff, you can always go back to past third person masculine singular, right? Fataha. From unsur you can go back to nasara. From miftah you can go to fataha. And from alimun you can go back to alima. Well, later on you will be able to do this also. From muta'allimun you will be able to go back to ta'allam.
So متعلم would be مزيد.
It's mazid because in the pure form it's mazid.
But miftah is mujarrad because you can draw go back and fatah.
Yes.
So even though it has 5 letters, it's still not the.
It's still considered part of this mujarrad, yes. Alright, so the only mazid we have covered so far are, remember those? I think we have covered no more than 2, right? Ifti'al and
استفعال.
Ifti'al and istif'al, yes. We have only covered ifti'al and istif'al. Okay, a couple of points about mujarrad and mazid. And we're talking about fi'al here. The mujarrad fi'al, thulathi mujarrad, is always known by a combination of madi mudari. So if you really want to know thulathi mujarrad fi'al, you go and find out it's madi, past third person masculine singular, and future or present past third person masculine singular. That's how you determine it. But that's how you name it. What do I mean by that? I find Farim, for example. So the question here is, where does it come from? You say, oh, it comes from Daraba, but you still don't know the whole thing if you just say Daraba. Because for thulathi mujarrad, you have to know 2 things. You have to know that what the ayn of madi has and what the ayn of mudari has. Because the rest of the things are already known. It's the ayn that determines which category it belongs to. Remember the 6 categories we did? There are 6 categories, right? With fatha in the madi, you can have fatha, kasra, dhamma in mudari. With kasra in madi, you can have fatha and kasra in mudari. With dhamma in madi, you can only have dhamma in mudari. So those are the 6 forms. And that's how you define anything that's mujarrad. Any mujarrad that's given to you, ism or fi'al, you say, to fully know it, you have to know what the ayn al-madi has, what the ayn al-mudari has. For example, daribun, you want to know, and it's necessary to know, to fully know this fi'al, that it is from daraba,
يضرب.
yadribu. Daraba. Okay, the harakat, the tashkil in red, those are not important. Why are they not important? Because they are the same throughout. For any mujarrad, you get those. For any mujarrad, you get those. Sami'a, sami'a. Yes, ma'u. Yes, ma'u. Right? Nasara. Na, and ra. Yansuru. Yansuru. So, these harakat are not significant because they stay the same throughout in any fi'al, in any thulathi fi'al. What does change though is over here. In this case we have fatha. We have kasra. فتحة الماضي كسرة المضارع. فتحة الماضي كسرة المضارع. This is something that we have done quite a few times, so you should be more familiar with it. Can we have a different possibility here? Okay, what is this based on? Did we just decide to put a fatha here and a kasra here? Did we decide that?
No.
It's based on what?
Based on the first letter.
It's based on the dictionary.
Based on dictionary definition. This is how the Arabs did this. This is how they determined that the fi'l to mean strike or to beat or to hit will have a fatha on the ayn of madi and will have a kasra on the ayn of mudari. You know why I say ayn, right?
Yeah. فعل يفعل.
Yeah, do you know why I say ayn? Because each one is against fa, ayn, lam. The first one goes against fa, the second one goes against ayn, the third one against lam. And over here, this is our fa, this is our ayn, this is our lam. How do you know, for example, that ya is not fa? Well, because we know from the pure form, again, that comes to our rescue. The pure form tells us which one will be fa, which one will be ayn, which one will be lam. Any derivatives will retain these three letters that go against fa and lam. This derivative retains the fa and lam, right? Dad, ra, ba. You cannot ever, in any derivative of dad or ba, you cannot ever get rid of dad, ra, or ba. You can add things, but any derivative of dad or ba will have dad, ra, ba in. So that's why you determine that dad is fa, ra is ayn, ba is lam. What is ya? Ya is ya. Since it's extra, on the scale you just write a ya. It's nothing new, it's a ya. The same thing repeats over. So this is yaf'ilu, right? This is fa'ala. Daraba is on the scale of fa'ala. Yadribu is on the scale of yaf'ilu. Okay, it's not say fa'lilu. If you want to say fa'ain lam, because guess what? This is not fa, right? This is not ain. This is not ain. This is actually fa. How do we know dad is fa and not ya is fa?
Third person. Singular.
You go back here, because this determines your fa and lam. The daraba will determine your fa and lam, and you stick to that fa and lam throughout. Wherever you go, the dad will be fa, the ra will be ain, the ba will be lam. The same is true for all other fi'l, like fataha or nasara or sharufa or karuma or anything. So we were trying to find.
Wasn't there also something that you said that there will be some letters which are always extra, but there will be some letters which are only always part of?
Yeah, that's about the discussion of mazid. Yeah, but in mujarrad, what you need to know is this: that a mujarrad fi'l will always be known by its madi mudari. So if you want to discuss a mujarrad fi'l with a sarfi. Sarfi is someone who is an expert of sarf. So they will always be talking to you in terms of madi mudari. You give them, where is alima from? They will say, oh, alima is from alima ya'lam.